everybody. Welcome back. This is No Reservations, and I'm Done One.
And I'm Marie.
Man, last week we had a great show. Rich from Eat Parm, Beg Bakery and Creamery off 68th Street
Scottsdale.
in Scottsdale, right?
It's in Scottsdale.
Avalon, I want to say. We'll
Or
get you
something
the
like that,
address.
yeah.
If you don't already know, you guys should know by now. Homie had a lot to say. Man, he was like a plethora of hip hop, of aggression, but like peace, like just putting on his whole love of like KRS-One. Like I could tell, I'm pretty sure you could tell, and the viewers as well at home, you could tell how much Rich had a passion for what he does.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's based through hip hop or his, what did you say his love language was?
When we had initially spoke, because he was going to make food,
Right.
he let me know that food was his love language.
That's right, right. So we already had it. That bagel was fucking bomb. Oh my God. I still raving about it now. Like fucking just, oh God, so delicious. Go check it out. It's great food. It's great eats. That's where you want to be. Healthy insides make for healthy outside, if that makes any sense. But also like, and then the fucking weather over there in Prescott, damn, for the 90s show.
That was it was a great time. We had a really good time. Super cold though. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, I like the 90s vibe though. You know, I had the whole like baggy pants, backpack, hat, like Tagger
Mr.
shit.
Taggart, and I was just like, I'm going to be clueless.
Yeah, oh well, you know, fucking we were doing our thing. It was a good time. You know, it was Dia de Muertos that day. That was like the wrap up day, you know, so that was great. Thanks for tuning in also, everybody. If you haven't already, go check out our Dia de Muertos Halloween spooky season episode, you know, 2 episodes ago, or just subscribe, like, do all that great stuff.
Just watch all of the episodes.
Right,
Yeah,
just watch them all.
watch
Let,
them all.
let like help the community grow, and then so yeah, shout outs to the homie Roy. Shout outs to everybody that showed up that performed. It was fucking dope. What else did I miss anything?
No, I
No,
don't think you missed anything.
right? So shit,
That was
fuck
a
it,
great,
on
that
with the
was a great
show.
show. Yep, on
Right,
with the show.
fuck it, let's go. Shit.
All right, so can't believe that we are on episode 6 now. We've gone a good solid month of just opening up No Reservations. What do you think this month's been like for you?
Oh, it's a lot of things. Personal change, the growth of the community and the show, you know, because it's like I've said, it's small. You got to start incremental, little goals here and there, get to this to grow. So I think we're doing good as a whole with no reservations. Thanks to all of you watching all the time. It's been 6 weeks. Like we're on a roll. You know, it's gonna be a great season, a great season. You know, whatever we call it. But all in all, it feels good. I like, you know, that we're sitting down with people, getting to know them, letting the community know who they are. Um, but more importantly, that we're doing it together. We're a team. What we say, we do. What we do, we mean. So vice versa. I feel good. But what about you? Like, what do you think about this whole 6 weeks and like everything with our no reservations?
It's been fun. I've finally gotten down the learning of editing.
Right?
So that's been a fun thing.
Great job, by the way. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yes.
Not realizing that when you sit down and do just a 5 minute part of the episode, you're sitting there for like hours, 3, 4 hours. And it's insane to me, the amount of time that we've put into editing.
Welcome to my world.
I know.
I'm just hyper focused in there, like just.
Yeah, you get hyper
I'm
focused in
just like
there. You're like,
this.
I want to look for this shot and that shot, and we don't need that. We don't need this one. But it's been fun because I've learned a lot and just realized that I have the potential to do all this stuff, and I'm glad that we've taken this big leap. And like you said, it's gonna be increments at a time. I've been happy to see like our little episodes growing. We
Yes,
started
thank you.
off, they started off at being like in the 20s, a couple of them not even hitting 20 views yet. But then, we open up with Dia de Muertos and it like skyrocketed.
The gate's open for us.
It
You
seriously
know, it's
did.
just dedication. We keep banging it out, and we keep producing quality and getting better every time. It's
Hmm.
still a learning curve, but it's great. Like it's great. Stay tuned. Like y'all are in for a great treat. I couldn't ask for anyone better to do this with than you. And you're doing great at editing. So
Yeah, it's been super fun. I've been pretty happy about it. A lot of learning opportunities and just going episode and episode, listening to everybody's feedback because that's definitely been super helpful. And just understanding how to set up this audio with the videos. Just it's been fun, and I think that it all started off in the fact that we just believed in ourselves. We talked about that with Rich last week and how much he believed in himself to start his journey and the way he did his hip hop and the way he's done his hip hop as that's a part of him. But then also he did talk about helping his wife and her sister
hmm
with their B&G bakery and creamery, and how he just believed in it. You know, like his pretty little neon said, it was all a dream.
it was it was great too because he had us there. We improvised his autoimmune and we asked him about cats and all this other stuff and we just worked on the fly. Got there, had a great backdrop. It was great, all the natural light, and like you said, just learning everything.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to know him and the belief that he has in himself also resonates to that whole, like Dia de Muertos episode. Like, and I always say, we have the answers inside. We just have to unlock them
Yeah,
and believe in ourselves. And it's best, or it's a bonus when you have others that believe in you as well. So
it's a big thing to believe. Just put faith in someone. Put faith in each other.
self first. Put faith in self
Yeah,
first.
you got to believe in yourself.
And know you could do it so that you can then go and help other people.
Yeah, you can't do that whole no, it can't be done. This stuff cannot be done. Or that's just too hard. Or you want this in how many hours type of thing. Like it
Be
can't be done.
realistic.
Yeah, you gotta be realistic, but also know your boundaries. Know where you're gonna be like, you know what? I know that I can do this, and if I push myself just that little bit extra, I know that I can push myself to go the extra mile. And that's how you technically believe in yourself.
I pushed myself a little bit too much, like when we were editing, the videos. You were like,
Going to
I
bed at
only,
5 in the morning.
you're like, oh, I only feel like I've done just incremental minutes of hours of work I've done. And I was like, don't, don't fixate on how much time you're putting in because a day will go by because we're rookies. We're not experts. We don't know this. This is all from, again, we know, right? But this is our experience, our videos, like we've said before, this year. But incremental. I told you, don't fucking think about it because look, 6 hours. You remember what I did? And I was like, 6 hours. How much time was that? 30 minutes. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
We had quite a bit of time with Rich. It was great. It was genuine and natural. It flowed. So we were just sitting back, I was sitting back in awe, like, damn, and just didn't realize, like, oh shit, time's gone. Like, we got to get back to life and shit. Sorry. Hey, we're gonna wrap it up. It was great. It was a great episode,
Hmm.
but too much time. Don't think about the time you spent on it
Yeah. No, you're right. Time, time just
because
takes
we can't get
over.
it back either.
No, we can't.
Because
But
I'll
I
be
also
cutting
don't
shit
want
out.
to. But my whole thing is I don't want to spend so much time where I am losing out on
Right.
the everything around
Quality
me.
time, right? We got to make quality time of it too, is what you're saying. You're right.
Hmm.
And then I was giving you my pointers, like, hey, try this, try that. How about this and how about that? But I also had to think, like, well, again, like we say, what I do don't work for you, what you don't work, vice versa. So we're getting through those. You're learning your ways
Hmm.
to shortcut and your editing style
Yeah, but you've been editing for a long time. I feel like it's been a
in my
couple of
mind.
years.
In my mind, I edit a lot of shit. So
But
you're right.
it's been years now since you've been
Yeah, I mean, I went.
editing.
Yeah, I went to Glendale Community College. I had some video editing experience there. Shot a couple commercials. I think it was what was it? A Maserati commercial. I
Hmm.
showed you the video. I still have. I
Yes.
still have the commercial. It was a project we all had to do. So yeah, I got some time under my belt, and again, just watching. I have greats that I admire on screen, whether they do videos, movies, whatever, and I look at what they do and common sense, right?
Yeah.
Everything I know is because I fucking know it, and I use common sense. Also because of experience.
Yeah.
Also,
It takes experience.
I have experience knowledge, but like pinche common sense. How many times have I said that motherfuckers don't use common sense? How don't you know?
Yes. Oh, lovely common sense. Yeah, but no, that whole you just having that time and you really getting in all that experience, I think is what's helped me also because I know, I think if we both were trying to do it, like learn from scratch the way I'm learning, it would have been harder, like
Oh,
a lot
definitely.
harder.
Hmm. But we break rules because we're not bound by them.
Right.
We go look for tidbits and information to help us be better at what we're doing.
Hmm.
But again, common sense. We know what we want to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
We're not just shooting in the dark and hoping it sticks.
Yeah, that does. I don't think that works very well. I mean, you have maybe like a 0.1% that could probably do it, but they have to have like a keen eye where it's just like this is what I envision, go, and they can just go.
Well, I mean, look, Tyler, the creator. Okay, do you think he went to school for videography, or what do you? He's the example. Then let's say him,
Okay,
right?
right.
Because how he came in,
Just based off of what how he came in.
chromacopia.
I don't think he went to school for any of it. I think it's just something that's a part of him and that he knows his vision and he sees it and he just does it. And he's not bound by any record labels. He's not bound by any budgets. He's not bound by anything. He does everything, I think, on his own. He may have
Hmm.
a couple of team to help him because it does take sometimes a village to create what
Definitely.
you've created.
Right.
But he's just one of those where I think he just puts it all out there in his mind.
He does. That's why I've been saying the same thing. I am not him, obviously, but I see where he comes from. That's why I bring him up. He's a talented individual. He makes movies.
Yeah,
He's always made
literal
movies,
like films.
right? All the time. And his um, conceptual characters, all that shit. Like it resonates. I totally understand. But to what you said, it's we're learning it. We're learning this as we go. We're perfectionists. We like what we like. We know what we want to see, or rather, I'm a perfectionist. That's why sometimes I'm up at 5 in the morning still, fucking editing shit because I got time. But we know what we like. We bounce off of each other. We work as a team. And we just get better with everything.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just that belief system. The believing in each other that we have. That's the reason why that makes all of this work, which is good. I think it's a good thing. It's opened up the doors for a lot of other stuff, and just not just learning about editing, but also like our lighting and trying to figure out our specific shots and figuring out our mic situation and the
Spacing,
spacing. Yeah,
camera
we don't need
angles,
like so much freaking space, but enough space so that we don't, look crowded or anything and we can talk and it just feels more natural.
right? And that's why we're in that little 1%, like you said. There's only a small percent that has a vision and can see it through all the way to
Yeah.
the very end and beyond.
Yeah, because most people are like, okay, let's get to step one. We're in step one, two, three,
Let's get to
four.
six.
You know what? I can't do this. Let's go to seven. Okay, there's 12 steps. You know what? Let's just get to the 12th step. And then the quality's not there. And you're wondering like, why did this not work? Why is nothing not working for me? And it's because you rushed the process. And
Yep,
that's something you
can't
can't
rush it.
do.
No, you can't rush it.
You can't rush the process.
I'm Ukrainian. I'm not in a rush. I'm not Russian. Fuck all that. Say that shit too. But yeah, you can't rush the process. You can't jump a step. I mean, look, uh, to that 1% I keep bringing back. But there is those 1% that can take out a few uh, mathematical steps that still get the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you know what the fuck you're doing, and you should know by now what the fuck you're doing, you can only add and subtract and splice
Mm-hmm.
and make shit sound like a seamless conversation that 30 minutes just disappeared.
Yeah. No, that's true because there's not a single person right now that can honestly just be like, I can get this done now and it's going to look amazing. No, because look at Tyler. Like you were saying, Tyler, how long was it before his last album?
It's been like 3 years probably. And he
It's,
went back to Tuesdays. But yeah, look
yeah,
how long he
like
took.
it took him how long? But because he has the process, he knows that if he wants something grand and he needs to make it grand, he needs to trust the process. And that's what he
Exactly.
does.
Mm-hmm. His process.
His process.
He's done it enough that he knows his method.
But he's been doing it enough to know what he can cut when you were talking about mathematical stuff. He knows what he can cut, what does need to cut out, the shortcuts to stuff. Because, yeah, like math, which I love. You know me, I love
I
my
know you
math.
do. Fuck that
I
bitch.
love my math.
Fuck you, matemáticas. Hijo de puta.
But there are several ways to get to an answer. There is no one way to get to an answer.
No, but I don't like the new way they do it now. Fucking long math. Don't do long math. A long time ago, now they want you to do long math.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's crazy.
you can only cut out and do what you want, what you know. But you can only cut out and do what you know because you know it. It's kind of hard to translate it. Like when you were like, how do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? Because you're like, how did you do an hour in maybe 6 or less? And it took me a long time to get to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You
Took
know?
me almost 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. But that's your process. You gotta, what do they tell you? You gotta keep at it
Yeah.
to get better.
Yeah.
And that's what Tyler did. He didn't give a fuck what anyone said. So he trusts the process
Yeah.
in himself. He trusts himself and the process and his vision
Mm-hmm.
so that it will all play out like it is today. You better pray somebody hears you. Here's where their lies lie. They're lying to you, you know that, right? Fucking turn the fucking television off.
You have just crossed paths with Jeffrey Dahmer. Assalamu alaikum, salam salaik. Dispose your remains in Crystal Lake. The karma's come back to haunt you. Slaughter the meat, kidnapped and cut up. I can't be beat, reach the highest pedestal, can't cope. Overdose off raw dope, audio visuals. Here we go.
And that's the process that you work with, whatever it is. And that's why I'm like, I don't know, but watch. And you're like, I fucking don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
How'd you chop all that out? It's because I'm looking for something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I look for it. Like, in anything that I do, I could feel it, I could sense it, and I just go, this one and that one. And you'll probably look at me and you'll be like, what the fuck are you doing putting that together? How are you, what? And then the finished product, you're just like, what? How do you do that? I just feel it. I see it because I see it here, and then I see it, and then I just grab it and go, there it is, let's go. And that's how it works for me. So maybe to what you said in the beginning, you know, how long I've been doing this, because I've been ahead of the curve, but now I'm really there. So I still feel not where I should be with it.
Yeah, you feel like you're one of those kids that is like the gifted or honored classes because their regular classes are just way too simple for them and they're so far ahead that they get bored in those classes. And I feel like that's probably what happened to you in school also is you're like, yeah, I'm learning all this knowledge. I was right. I've known all this already. This is just me solidifying and being validated that yes, this what I was correct.
Myself,
And then
too.
you go, off and you do your own thing, but you've never been one to when someone tells you you can't do it, you're like, watch me, just watch me, watch. And then it happens. And then everybody's like,
But out of no spite, though, watch.
no,
Out
yeah,
of belief, like, oh, really? You're one of them motherfuckers? All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Watch. No face. No face. No face. Yeah.
But yeah, just, I mean, to that point, like that's something that you've just done is you've taken in a challenge, and you're like, and not in a bad way. It's more of like, oh, okay, people aren't believing in me, but I believe in myself. So
That's what matters.
I'm gonna push forward, and I'm gonna show
I'm gonna
everybody
do what I
that I
said.
can, not because I'm trying to prove a point, but just because I know that I can do it.
Mm-hmm. Just like you, as fucking competitive as you are. A la verga. Like us combined is good. Even I gotta like turn the temperature down. Like when we were at Alexis's softball game, you were like, babe, like calm down. Like you're gonna get me all riled up, and I'm
Yeah.
all, I know. Just what do you mean? I wasn't even getting crazy, and I was like, okay. And luego, like, not even 3 minutes later, come on, Alexis, what are you doing? Still cheering on the whole team. But like competitive as a motherfucker, like damn, hey, I got 11 tamales done. Fuck. Why do you have to have 13? And there's no more masa or nothing left. Shout outs to everybody who bought those tamales too. Don't forget we got tamales.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're very competitive. So the two of us together balances it out. And we could just push forward, You're fucking toda pinche organizer.
Yeah.
You're like pinche. You got it. You got a pamphlet for everything,
Yeah, I'll be like
and it's not
Dina.
boring
I'll
either.
be like Dina from Jersey Shore with
Fucking
a fucking
Jersey Shore.
binder. Get my little binder, whatever it is. Make our binders to have everything nicely organized and be like, okay, we've done this. Here's everything we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love planning. That's my
I
thing,
know.
and I think that that's what works out for both of us because you like to just go, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
let's plan it out because if we plan it out, then it's gonna come out that much better,
better execution.
much better
Yeah,
execution.
look at
The
us now.
quality looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I've been telling you with your injury, with my mother with her surgery, like this isn't a sprint; it is a marathon.
Yeah, my walking is like slow walking though. But my shit ain't fast. I'm not running. Pa que, way? I just go regular. When I'm in a run though, watch out. I'll fucking leave you in the dust. Fuck. Yeah, it's not a race. I know it's a sprint.
No, the other way. It's not a sprint; it's a marathon.
You know what I meant. I got a fucking Mega Man boot on, so I ain't doing shit right now. But yeah, we lean on each other. That's the part of it all in growth. We do
Mm-hmm.
all of this together. We compromise. We have our system of how we execute everything, and it's organized, but not so pamphlet like. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Like it's not no big ass pamphlet, but we've already trusted in each other that you got your own little pamphlet probably going on. I got my own, but we go, all right, hey, look, this point, that, this, and that.
Yeah, because most of the time, that's the thing. We're both doing our own little math problem, right? The same math problem, but we're both doing it in our own ways. But as long as we've checked off those specific checkpoints of having the same thing, that's really what works. It doesn't matter how we get there, as long as we get there when we're supposed to, together.
Right, I'll see you there, or you'll see me there. I'll be there when you get there, or
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
I don't rush you along when we're doing these videos and editing them all the time, or just in this early now time of it, where I'm like, no, just take your time, whatever, take a break.
Yeah, but I think it's because that first time when I was gonna try to do our episode, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and then you overwhelmed me with so much information,
Like I always do.
and I'm like, wait, so I can't do this, but I can do this. Like, what? I don't understand. And I was like, you know what, babe? I did like a minute, and I was like, you know what, babe? No, I'm not ready yet. You can take it back.
Right, but we've also faced our own little quirks and things that happen where I'm like, babe, what the fuck is going on? What the? I'm about to lose my shit. And you're
Then
all,
I
what do you
come
mean?
in
And you
and I'm
come over
like,
and you go, what do you mean? And I'm all, the fuck? What do you mean? What do I mean? Or you'll tell me the same?
I'm like, babe, what the hell? Like, this is not doing what you're telling me that it's supposed to do. And I'm like showing you, like, babe, look, you're telling me to delete all of this. Why is it not fucking deleting all of it? And you're like, well, it does it for me. Well, it's not fucking doing it for me.
Right? And I'm like, you mean like that, and
And I'm
you're
like, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna like close this down. We're not gonna even bother you.
right. Or
I'm
when
gonna
the
take a break.
right, or when the last or when the microphone wasn't working and I was losing my shit. Why the fuck is Rode fucking compatible stupid fucking program not working? Why is it not working? You know, I was pissed off. I'm like, well, fuck today. I'm telling myself this. I'm off. Fuck today. It ain't gonna fucking happen, son of a bitch. And
I'm
you're
just
like,
oh
don't
you
worry.
no you were like you want me to fucking break you?
You want me to break
I'm
you?
gonna fucking break you then. Now you don't want to fucking work, you little bitch. Like talking like it was a
I was because I
person.
was mad because I'm so like, fuck. We tested it. I tested it before. I
Yeah, it
proved to
was
you that it worked
working
because you were like,
fine.
hey, are you sure?
Yeah,
So I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. But here, look, I'll show you again. I
yeah.
did a tester. You said, okay, it worked. Good. We could use that now. Perfect. A little wireless handheld. And then it fucking didn't want to work. I was
Damn, was
mad.
rich.
Yep, I was fucking mad. But whatever, we still made it happen.
We did.
Because we make it fucking happen. No
Whatever.
matter little hiccups and no matter no nada, no matter how much I want to break the new thing, like my desktop that's still in storage.
Oh, broken.
I can fucking pull the hard drive. You know what, Annex, if you're watching, hey, fool, pull the shit out for me, please. Fuck. But yeah, we do this. We do this. We face any adversity,
Yeah.
any challenge with oh yeah, let's go, pues. And that's what I love about it. Your way, my way. We meet in the middle. We're at the finish line, waiting for the other person, and then we cross it together. Not one before the other. Like, all right, cool, you ready? All right, almost, boom, we're done.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a perfectionist, but I still want like your input. I'm like, hey, you like it? And you're like, hey, I trust you.
Yeah.
Stop asking me because I already know this. You don't want to see it till it's done.
Yeah.
Like, no, I trust you. I don't want to see it till it's done though, because then I got all these other versions of shit, and then I'm like, well, where's this at? Where's that at?
Yeah.
And then I gotta explain to you. So we make it happen.
Yeah. No, editing the last episodes, I realized that how much time we I've been able to help you for us to get our episodes out. You know, before it was just okay, you're done. Cool, I'm gonna just upload it for us now.
Yeah,
Get in my
you
description,
do your
all
thing.
that stuff, and I'm gonna upload it. Like that's my role right now is just upload and put it in the universe. Um, but then the last few episodes, it was like, no, I started it. I'm finishing it.
I have a goal. I'm gonna make sure I get to this number. I'm like, all right, cool. I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You let me know whenever.
Yeah.
And then
And when I told you, it finally had gotten to that point where I was like, all right, now I'm just cutting whatever. So I'm going to undo the last two cuts I did because I felt myself being like, I'm just cutting it whatever at this point, and I didn't want the quality to be bad. So I undid everything. I was like, all right, babe, I think I'm good now.
Right.
We're at like 30 something, 32 minutes, I think, done. So we just need the other half hour.
Right. And I had agreed with you too. I felt it at the time also. So I was like, okay, cool, no worries. And then the next morning you're like, huh?
Yeah.
The fuck you mean you finished it all? I'm like, yeah. I just gotta do this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But we play our roles where they're most strongest at for that moment until we, in our own ways, can excel to help the other person, to help each other.
Yeah.
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 You were uploading and doing everything else. I was grinding it down. We're figuring it out because we're all in house. We don't got a team.
No.
We're learning it all right here, right now with everybody watching. Not live and direct, but fucking live and direct. But you make a good point because you said like quality, like we're trying to save time. You said something like that. We want to save time because we still need time for the family, quality time. Carve that out still. We don't want to, which it doesn't. This doesn't suck up our fucking time, but our shit is so scheduled out and advanced already. It's already ready.
Yeah.
What you're seeing is already, you don't even know when it happened because it's so natural.
Yeah.
And that's what I love that we're doing.
Yeah. Well, it needs organization because when it's not, then it looks all over the place. Or I've seen other episodes and podcasts and all of that where people go from one week to now it's 3 weeks, to now it's maybe every month, maybe every 3 months, but now we're back to every other week, and it's just all over the place. It throws the algorithm off a little bit, so I never know when these people are coming on or whatever, which makes me want to unfollow. And so I kept all of that in mind, and where I was like, if we could just stay consistent and it do a weekly thing, it'll work.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, a week? I think that was the first time you were like, is that a little bit of, I'm not sure, sir. Saya, is that a little, I can't do it coming out? I was just like, oh, weekly. Okay, fuck. We could do monthly.
Yeah, because you wanted to do monthly.
Yeah, and you were like, no. And I was like, well, what about bi weekly? And you were like, no.
No, I was like, I'm dead set. I want
Terca.
a weekly.
No, we're doing weekly. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's get all 1, 2, fucking 3, that one over there, and all this.
I was like, we're doing it. We have everything. You know, thankfully, when we were doing our music videos, well, all the continuous music videos, we've just upgraded our stuff. You know, we started off,
Slowly,
you
but
know,
surely.
with one gimbal. Now we have two gimbals. We had small lights. Now we're starting to get bigger lights. You
All right,
know,
3 gimbals, 5 gimbals.
right. We have our tripods and now our microphones and different microphones and realizing
Wireless,
what we like and
right.
we don't like. Like we're honestly slowly growing the way we're supposed to.
Naturally.
We're not just okay. Now it's like a whole production team.
Yeah.
It's like
The village is here. No, where the fuck? What the fuck you mean? We're the village. Who the fuck? Who's behind what? The fuck you perpetrating like we're bigger than we're not?
Yep.
Don't blow up bigger than the World Trade Center, was it?
Yeah.
I know. Too early, my bad. But yeah, you can't. Everyone can buy something. You could buy likes, shares, follows. You could buy all that shit, but what for? And you know we're very small and realistic. Like we're not monetizing this. Come on now. If everyone out there knows, they know. Like this shit takes. You gotta have so many hours, so many followers, so much communication with people. Like we know, but we're just one thing at a time. And every week it's been going great. Fucking week 6 already. Look.
Yeah, week 6. I can't believe week 6. Yeah, we've gone 6 weeks strong of posting our podcast episodes on YouTube and Spotify.
That's right. Go
And we're
go
one of
catch
the
us there.
first ones to start videos on Spotify.
That's true.
Spotify would only do audio. They just started this new thing where you're actually able to watch the video now too when you upload a video. And it's the same thing. You can still download it. It's the whole process, the whole 9 yards. But now it's an actual video, and we get to be part of that part growing.
Exactly.
So I like that.
You got to be
Something
innovators.
different. Yeah, something different.
You got to be
unique.
innovators. You believe in yourself. Let's try it. Because you even asked me. I was like, nah, fuck it. Let's go. Because it's barely starting. Like fucking Soldier Boy when he first started doing vlogs. Pinche. Who else? All that shit. Everyone's doing YouTube maybe first in the beginning or Instagram, Facebook, whatever it was. You had to jump into it first and feel it out. So with that, you know, we got 6 weeks in. We got mad weeks already in the can. Thanks to you, thanks to us, like what we're doing. Thanks to everyone who's been here. Also, like all the guests that have been here, the guests that you'll be seeing up and coming, and just all the content that we're doing. You know, staying in that realistic activity of things, because you know we're doing this all genuine. We're feeling it out. You know, like whatever you all want to see, let us know. Tell us what does our people want us to talk about? What do they want to see? What do our previous guests like to see, or anyone's input?
Yeah, no, and that's something we can actually post because we post on a daily basis too, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, Threads, X, TikTok. You know, we try to post on a daily basis, be consistent, different times of the day, so that way you're constantly getting new and fresh content or just seeing what we're up to type of thing. But it's something we could do. We can make a poll out on Facebook and just let us know what you'd like to see more of, and if there's anything else you'd like to hear us talk about, or if there's a specific person you want to be on the podcast because you feel like you have something to offer to others. We're always open to that.
We are. Any field that you're in, whatever they're in, whatever they like, photographer, videographer, regular person. Everyone's regular. We're all regular. We're all human beings first and foremost.
Yes.
So this is the human part that we try to bring here. So whoever you'd like to see, you want to come on, you know how to contact us. No reservations.
You can contact us.
Right here.
Yeah, just email us at no reservations with a Z 24 at gmail.com.
Yeah, but don't sleep on us. All right. That's right. The Z ain't there for you to go memes. All right, fuckers.
Yeah, you can definitely message us on Instagram, Facebook. We're on all platforms,
Yep.
so just hit us up. We don't bite. I
Yeah, we ain't
promise.
hard to find. Come on now. Every Thursday.
Every Thursday at 7 p.m.
That's right. 7 p.m. Tune in, subscribe, like, and subscribe. Help us grow. But yeah, you know what? Maybe we should go to commercial right now.
Yep,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? I think I need some agua. Y'all go get your snacks. Do whatever you need to do. You know, we'll be right back. Shit, there's no reservations. We'll be right back. Commercials. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's No Reservations. We just wanted to say how much we appreciate and thank you for tuning in with us.
Every Thursday, we appreciate all the support that you guys have given our community, and we would love for you guys to continue to like and share so that that community can continue to grow.
Don't forget, subscribe to all of our Spotify and YouTube pages.
So tune in every Thursday to No Reservations at 7 p.m.
You know, it's tamale season, and with that comes fresh, homemade, amazing tamales. As you can see here, it's all in-house. Send us a message, send your order in, $30 a dozen, you won't be disappointed.
We're back. So this coming Saturday, if you're wanting to hang out with us in the nice coldness of Flagstaff, go up to Hotel Monte Vista, DJ 001, as well as Puritan, and of course Don Juan will be performing. So hang out with us. You know, it's actually, we've done it a couple of times, gone up to that hotel and he's performed, and it's always a great time. They have a great vibe, good drinks, everything, the whole 9 yards. Totally awesome. But that actually reminds me of Puritan. You know, we're talking about believing in ourselves. We've done that. We talked about that with Rich last week. We talked about how we believed in ourselves in doing this. And lately, I've been seeing Puritan on his game. Like, almost like he's believing in himself so much more now. And I'm seeing him editing video, not just, you know, his art. And that's actually been fun to see.
Yeah, hey, first and foremost, shout out to my brother Puritan, if you don't already know, Indie Soul for production, beats, a beat pack, whatever you need. Just be sure to hit up Indie Soul, hit up my brother Puritan. But yeah, he's been on a kick for quite a bit. He's always been that to me. You know, he's always been creative, but I think he's been more outwardly because, you know, I can't speak for him, but I noticed these things too. And he's been very much believer in himself. And like we talk about, you know, you got to believe in yourself and surround yourself with people, you know, because he's been making beats and he showed me some stuff and it fucking is all amazing. He showed me some things that maybe we'll have him on the show. Maybe I'm speaking it into existence, my bro Puritan. If you're watching, hey, come on through. We're gonna talk about it. But he's been believing in himself a lot, and that's great to see. To see people really wholeheartedly do that, especially in something new that is uncharted. Because you can have doubt because you don't know. You're going into the abyss. You might be an MC and have a good ear and be in the room when production's happening and mix down's happening, and that's one thing. But to wholeheartedly go, I MC and I make beats and they're fucking fire. And he pushes for everyone to be dope. And he's all about what he's about. He stands on his shit and he's a dope MC. One half of Faded. Shout outs to Simple Wisdom and Puritan Faded if you don't already know, you know what I mean? But it's great to see him, like you said. It's great to see that he is doing something he's passionate about, and it's like a reinvention.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's always good to see when people closest to us are really thriving and they're believing in themselves, because we could tell people until we're blue in the face how much we believe in them, but until they believe in themselves, the belief isn't going to be there. And I think that that's what's really needed. And it's cool. It's good. It's really cool to see him like that.
It
Cool. So
is.
shout outs to you, Puritan. Thanks so much for being so awesome and just being you and giving out more to, that community
Giving
of
a
art.
piece of yourself, like vulnerability. He's
Big
being
vulnerability.
vulnerable and putting out his shit for everyone to enjoy, to embrace.
Yes. Man, vulnerability. So much people are coming out to bringing their vulnerable self. Like look at Alexis, for instance. She put herself out there vulnerably, like vulnerable wise. Sings Hamilton with her friends
Yes.
during lunch
Oh.
in the theater room, guys.
On her lunch break.
On her lunch
Not
break.
on her phone.
No, they're on their lunch break. They go to their theater class, their theater room, and the theater teacher, Mrs. Dart.
Mrs. Dart.
I found out she's married, Mrs. Dart, and just sing their little hearts away, only for her to not even have theater. She's in music tech,
But comes from music. She knows how to sing.
but she knows how to sing because she did choir.
Right?
Only for this theater teacher to be like, she needs to audition for the school musical.
Adamantly, too. She was like, hey, I'm scared. Hey, shh, come here. Like, all up in the fucking Kool-Aid. We didn't even ask for fucking tamarindo. And she was like, here, spilling the tea. Hardcore on Alexis. Just, and Alexis was like, what?
Like, you have such a good voice. You need to audition for the school musical.
She has to.
And I was
She has
just like,
to.
first I was petrified because I was like,
You were taken back.
I was like, who is this person?
Whoa.
I don't know this.
You ain't her
person
teacher.
at all. And you're definitely, she's not in your class. So who the hell are you? I don't know you. And I did go back though, mind you guys. I
She
did go
did.
back because I felt bad. I was like, man, maybe I was being a little rude. I did go back and I talked to her and let her know, like, hey, I'm sorry if I came off rude. But apparently she's just a very excited person.
She's passionate.
She's very passionate
About what she does.
What yeah,
And
she's very
what she
passionate about
believes
what
in.
She does. Yeah.
All off of Alexis's Hamilton.
The most
Going
singing.
ham.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Going Hamilton. Not ham no more. That's not even the new phrase. The new phrase is, I'm going Hamilton, fool.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, you know her. We've heard her singing in the
Love
car.
doesn't discriminate. I'll always be telling them some shit like that. So yeah, just go, just go Hamilton and shit like Alexis. And get on the fucking, the pinche choir, the musical.
Musical.
And
yeah.
it isn't Hamilton.
No,
it's just
she
a music.
said school musical. So I don't know what musical they're planning on doing. But I always go back to the time we went to Conwood and saw
It's a
our
good
little
time.
Charlie Brown, theater program.
Did we agree on what it was? Was it Thanksgiving Charlie Brown or what? Which
I
one?
think it was Thanksgiving. I think we agreed upon that it was the Thanksgiving.
That was a good time though.
It was really a good
Out of the
time.
blue, everyone was like, "Who are these fucking Mexicans?" Because we're in Cottonwood. Not saying there isn't Mexicans, but there isn't Mexicans. We could tell by everyone looking at us. There's no Julio or Caesar in this one. We're just chilling. We're in the middle, like it was the movie theater.
Yeah, that was so fun, and we got to just support a random high
Yeah,
school.
small town.
A small town random high school with kids that I'm sure worked their asses
Oh, they
off
did.
to make those days with their production. And Alexis knows what it takes to be in the back. She understands that it's a lot of work, but she's gonna do it, guys. So
She is.
hopefully in the next few weeks we'll let you know if she gets her part.
Yeah,
or
stay
what
tuned.
part she gets.
Stay tuned. Shit. Man. She's doing great. We're doing great.
Yeah.
Believing in yourself. Just do anything, whatever it is. Whether you're Puritan making beats because you're a dope MC, whether it's Alexis being a creative individual, us tapping into our creative side and coming together, and like, to me, I don't want to call it compromise. To me, I don't want to call it. So to me, I don't really like calling it compromise. The word compromise is very like, just to me, words. Because like Rich said, words make an impact. Like this is La Botanica now, not a microphone. right? So words were very impactful. So for me, like compromise is like, so take some of me out, and you better take some of you out. Not that that's really how it is, right? My thing is togetherness. I would rather see the term like something more in the sense of togetherness. Like, hey, can we do this together? Because how come we could say, let's do this together? Not, hey, can we do this? But like, where's the fucking compromise though? Because I'm fucking hip hop and talking shit and fucking crazy movies, and you're all fucking spooky town. So how the fuck are we doing spooky hip hop shit? It's togetherness, and that's what this is. No reservations. That's what this is. No reservations.
No, I agree.
Because if you're doing it together, you're gonna go to the ends of the earth. If so, compromise means this ain't gonna fucking work, cause I took it out. Maybe everyone's different. Everyone's fucking different.
Well, I mean, a compromise is that it's saying this is my 100%, and this is what I like 100%, and this is what you like 100%. But so that we can do it together, I'll give you my 50% then of what I like, so that the other 50% is for what you like. To cut it in half. That makes sense.
No, it does make sense, but again, like, does compromise though sound like a positive word?
But it does, to your point, it does sound very like, oh, okay, so you're not going to do that part because of me, and so now you're expecting me to kind of do the same thing.
You're the one with all the fucking money. You buy her the dress. The fuck? Or like, we can't chop our body in half and be like, all right, here, my right side to your left side, let's go.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but I feel like that's why some relationships fail, because they think they need to compromise.
Nah, togetherness.
But it's not togetherness.
Yeah, compromise is not togetherness. Compromise is not a good word, although it's preached as a, come on, you guys can compromise.
Happily compromise.
Fuck
and
no.
It's like,
You mean we're gonna agree to disagree?
Yeah.
How the fuck is that even a positive thing? Well, we're gonna agree to disagree. Fuck that too. No, it should be 100% of you in everything. If I didn't give my 100%, I wouldn't be like, oh, hey, babe, it's all right. Take a break. You're not really immersed in it. It's stressing you out. You're thinking more than I don't. My ADHD works for all of this. I'm tuned into it all. I'm moving along just fine. Your OCD won't allow it. So take a break, right? Because I'm 100% into it, like you are.
Yeah.
So if it was 50, then I'd be like, deal with it. Let's see how far you get. Mm-hmm. Oh, of course you can do it all. You're the village. Fuck no, we're the village. We're building it up one piece at a time.
Yeah. It has to be one piece at a time.
Fucking amazing. 6 fucking weeks.
6 fucking weeks. And we have
And
so
more.
much more in store.
The new year's already done. I'm like pinche Tom Holland ahorita in Spider-Man 4 giveaway right now. Like, so Tom, what's going on with Spider-Man 4? Shit, it's happening, dog. It's already recorded. Happy New Year, bitch. Motherfucking Feliz fucking February 14th. That's how far we are.
Yep. Yeah, we do it. I mean, that's the crazy part, right? Because I love my sports. I love my sports.
It hasn't interfered.
And it has not interfered through my baseball time, right now my football time.
Because they intermingle for a moment.
Yeah,
Football,
for the
baseball,
month
and
of
shit,
October,
right?
Yeah, from September and October, I intermingle with baseball, provided that my team goes a
Hey,
specific way.
but yeah, we don't even need to go there. No. I'm just fucking with you. Provided that your team goes somewhere. So go back.
My team goes somewhere. No, but even at that, my team went somewhere. Didn't go nowhere, but
They got there.
They
were in the building.
We still had this
Played.
going. We still had this going. We were able to make sure, like, just on certain days, we were like, you know what, let's record on this day, let's record that day.
Quality time.
Quality time.
We still had time for that. For each other, for the house, for our daughter, for this, for our music videos that are coming out. Stay tuned. Fucking Tom Holland again.
I'm calling everything.
Son of a bitch.
Disney's gonna sue him
Damn,
now.
I'm believing too much in myself now. Fuck.
No,
Just
but
telling
believing in
them.
ourselves, that's definitely what we've done and what we're continuing to strive for, and we're excited to just finish the last couple months of this year and start a brand new year all over again.
Mm-hmm. You know what month it is? You probably don't know what real month it is right now when you're seeing this. She's so calculated. You would think you knew what month this really happened in.
It's the same.
No, it's not. You're fucking it all up. The Tom Holland mystery. You're fucking it up. No, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, it's been great. Fuck, we're gonna make it happen. We'll just get through this fucking months into the new year and
Yeah.
see what that new skin, what the new thing is.
Yeah. We'll definitely see. Definitely see what this new year brings, and we hope that you guys continue to like, share, comment, follow all of the 9 yards. Remember, we're on YouTube and Spotify. Just look us up. It's no reservations. Res is with a Z,
With a Z.
not an S.
Rezervations.
And just go right ahead and follow us, share it, all the fun stuff. And of course, leave your comments, leave questions. If you want to be on the show again, no reservations24@gmail.com. Just please email us and we'll definitely get back to you as soon as we can. No phone numbers yet because we need a...
That's me just saying hit us up. Nomás. Hit us up, fool.
Yeah, that's how he got me at the beginning.
Hey, that's for another time.
That's for another time, but thanks so much for another great episode. All right, so we're actually going to leave a little bit early today.
Really?
Flagstaff. So
You decided?
that
Let's
way
go.
we get up close and have a little bit more fun time in the snow. Hopefully it snows. In the coldness up there since
Fuck
it's a
yeah.
fucking desert.
I know. Fuck the desert. But we're good. Fuck it. We're going. I'm glad. I don't care. I got a boot on. Any extra time outside of the desert is way better. So we're going Saturday. Be there in Flagstaff with us. We're going to have a good time. Hotel Monte Vista, DJ 001. I think Meridox is going to be there too. I think so. Puritan, Dunn, Meridox, and you motherfuckers too. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's it. What are we doing?
That's it. All right.
Yeah. No reservations with a Z. Don't forget. Like, subscribe, toda madre.